what my mother used to do. When she would abuse us and we weren't supposed to tell anybody, and we would tell somebody and they would call to check, we would be on the phone. You know, first she said we couldn't, and then once she said she couldn't get them to deviate, or if it was a police officer or something or a caseworker, she couldn't get them to deviate, she would finally say, okay, get on the phone. This is what I want you to say, and you better say this, and that. Everything's okay. You're not being abused. You're not being beaten. And she would stand there the whole time on the phone, so I can tell when a child is being intimidated and when they're being coached and when they're stifled. So when they're saying something because they have to say it. So I knew that was what was going on, and I could tell she was that type. I know bitches like that are cowards. They'll beat the hell out of a kid and intimidate their daughter or their son where it's closed in and they're isolated, because that's the only thing that makes them feel like they're in control and they have some kind of false sense of power to extinguish or dominate the life of somebody that's helpless, and then justify by saying, I feed you, I clothe you, I pay your bills. They're going to punish you for everybody else that fucked over them that they could not punish or they don't have the guts to punish. So it's easier to punish somebody that's intimidated and they cannot fight you back or will not fight you back because they're afraid, because they have nowhere to go, or you feed them. So I got that. I knew it wasn't you. And I knew that I wasn't going to talk to you for a minute because I knew it had to cool down. You know, you had to make her think it was all right, get her mind off of it, get in position. You called me, so it's like I had done shows about it. And the same thing happened to me last week, where another girl was, you heard that show. I didn't know you. I'm glad you listened to that show. And the mother jumped in and attacked me again. And she admitted that everything the girl said to me was true, but for some reason I'm seeing that the mothers are not liking me too much, and I thought that the mothers would actually like me and be glad that I was trying to help their daughters. Or from your opinion, since you're there with your mother and dealing with this and seeing how much hatred and what a lunatic she thinks I am, why do you think that some of these mothers don't like me when I'm trying to help their daughters?
It's because it's the whole thing of they don't want nobody to know. They want to keep ruling the daughter. They want to keep intimidating the daughter so that they won't go and tell. Because they know when they got their daughter mentally. So it's kind of like a shock thing. It's like, oh my goodness, you went and told. So it's kind of like a confidentiality thing. They want to keep it like that so they can keep ruling the daughter. They can keep taking out frustration and punishment and everything on the daughter.
So you thinking, I guess if I was like a regular person that was just your friend and wouldn't say anything about it, that didn't think it was a big deal, then she probably wouldn't have minded me, being your friend. But you think because, you know, because I'm just wondering, instantly when I told her who I was, I didn't even tell her, you know, what it was about or anything. She just started attacking me. So it's like, I don't know why she instantly started attacking me. Or did she have any idea of who I was or what I was calling for? Did she know my name or knew you listened to videos or anything?
No, I think I saw her once before, but that's been a while ago. I don't think she really acknowledged who you was or remembered who you were.
But she saw my video.
It's just the fact that everything had went on around that time, so it was like anybody who would call, she was kind of leery because she still has a trust issue with me because of that, but I don't care.
But you can't even trust her. She can't even take care of you. She wants to keep you in a position to keep it confidential that she disrespects and steps on you and violates you. Why would you even want a mother like, I wouldn't even care if she trusted you or not. You've given her your heart, your love. You wouldn't even hit her. You wouldn't even tell on her. You were loyal to your mother, and your mother dishonored you and disrespected you, and she was never loyal to you and picked a man over you and your brothers over you every chance she could. She did not value your life at all. Why should you want to gain her trust? You should want to get yourself healed and get the fuck away from this goddamn 12-year-old, because that's what you're dealing with, a goddamn 8th grader that ain't tried to heal, and she blames her problems on you.
What you think I'm doing right now? I'm playing the game until I get up out of here, because I ain't stupid. I know that I need to get financially stable, and that's what I'm working on right now. And then I'm getting up out of here. I said, you know, I'm not quitting school just because all this stuff is going on. Like I said,
she's trying to destroy you. That's what she's trying to do, beat you down, make you feel like a fucking loser, just like her. So you won't accomplish nothing in life because she told you all these years that you wasn't going to accomplish nothing. You wasn't going to be shit. You're going to be a dumbass whore that ain't going to graduate school. And I told you different. And I told you it was her was the fucking problem. And you got to wake up, stand up, and be bold and realize that you're going to prove her wrong. And you have people out here that don't see you that way and believe in you and will help you be better, do better, think better, and pull away from all this dysfunction, this sick-ass bitch that's trying to destroy your fucking mind and fucking attacking you. Why should you respect or trust somebody like that? She's proven that you cannot trust her with your life and with your mind. Because she hasn't talked to you like I've talked to you and tried to teach you that you're worthy of love and honor and respect, and you don't let nobody play you or disrespect you, not even your own damn birth mother. She doesn't even deserve to be called that. She's the one that has the mental problem, and she's enforced all of her anger, her hate, and her rage from niggas and everybody else she couldn't goddamn control. She put that shit out on you. And then all I was doing is trying to tell you to arm yourself to get evidence against this bitch so I can help you fight her and let the whole world know what she's done just in case something happened to you. And then I'm trying to call to see, are you still breathing? Are you hurt? Because, see, the more that she wouldn't let me talk to you, the more suspicious that I got. And I felt like something might have happened to you. I didn't know where you were. I didn't know if you were in the house somewhere, and she wouldn't let you on the phone because you would tell me something else or tell me you were hurt or needed help. So I definitely was going to keep on calling then because she tried so hard to keep me from talking to you and trying to intimidate me.
It happens.
And that's what I wanted you to really see. I wanted you to see how she was that day. I want you to see exactly what she was doing and how she was behaving with me. That she was behaving with me the same way she was with you. But you see that shit wasn't working with me. You know, finally she's saying, oh, she's crazy. She's a lunatic. She's an idiot. But you have to realize it's a compliment to me when she says I was an idiot. When she says I'm a lunatic. That made my day. She was doing that to me and calling me all kinds of names because I knew that I was touching a nerve. And then she wasn't going to punk me out. I don't care if you are her daughter. I don't give a fuck. If you're telling me that she is abusing and violating your life, and I know for a fact that what she's done is not only immoral, but it's illegal, I don't care if she is your mother. If she's doing something illegal and she's violating you and destroying you and maiming you, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, if I can do something about it and I can get in it, I'm going to get in it. If I can let everybody know who she is, what she is, because I was trying to talk to her, but she kept talking so loud and hanging up, click, 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 just kept hanging up the phone. I was going to let her know, I know your name. I know where you are. And I'm just putting you on notice, bitch. Let this little girl, this young woman, tell me, let me see any photos of any bruises, any cracks, any lacerations. That's your ass. Because I want to see her go to jail for what she did. It's dead ass wrong. And that's the problem. Too many people know that this shit is going on. Police, people in the family, people in the neighborhood, and they turn their head and children die. Or children are injured and damaged. Girls become prostitutes because they run away from home because they're getting molested by the daddy, beat up by the mama. They have no education, no money, nowhere to go. A lot of family members don't want to take you and don't want to get involved in it. So to survive, they have to prostitute. They have to suck dicks. They have to strip. They have to do porn. They have to do a lot of things they don't want to do, or they get killed in the street, or they get killed at home because we know and we won't say anything. I wasn't going to be one of those ones. And I was going to do what I could. Cause like I said, I lost a brother because of abuse. And people knew in the family, police, everybody knew. I'm not going to say the police always knew, but they couldn't do anything about it because they didn't have any evidence and nobody would testify, which is what I'm putting in my life story. So it's not that they turned their head. They just couldn't act because they didn't have any evidence on her, anything concrete, and we were afraid to testify when we were kids. But I'm seeing the possibilities, and the way she's doing you and hitting you and choking you, she could kill you. Or she could severely physically impair you, mentally impair you, cutting the oxygen off. It only takes 2 or 3 minutes to cut oxygen